Hey Scorpio, how's it going for you today? It's your friend Dharma Jane here to do a mid-month reading for you for January 2019. It's going to be a story time spread, so it's just going to kind of go as it goes. It's going to be a flow. I guess I'm a poet and didn't know it. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers for Scorpio. If you'd like a private reading for me, it's at dharmajane.com. You can find all that info in the box below. And hey, please smash that subscribe button. It really does make me feel motivated to keep doing this. You know what I mean? So, calling in guides, calling in angels, calling in anyone from the highest good that has a message to come forward for Scorpio for mid-January 2019. Okay. So, okay, so I feel like very Scorpio energy, like something was devised here to end something, like trying to be victorious and ending something in a way that would actually end it, except we end up not moving forward. And there might be an earth sign around, like a Capricorn specifically, that might be kind of nudging this forward. But in the current moment, Scorpio is victorious in an ending something. They're not trying to juggle that anymore. They're not going to be deceptive anymore. I want to be like learning lessons, because it's like immaturity brings about heartbreak, because that's a little boy. I mean, he's a little boy, and this little boy has the ability to hurt people bad. And so I don't know if that's Scorpio or if that's Scorpio's cross-watcher, but because of past like deceptive energy, very immature energy, somebody's heart has been just broken over and over and over again. It might be an air sign, but either way, because of these actions, this person is pissed. Like, you don't cross the King of Swords. They will cut you. They'll pull out your tongue and cut it off, and pull it out some more and cut that part off. You know what I mean? The King of Swords is not playing. Not even kind of playing. And it's kind of like, well, yes, but I've been victorious in ending the deception. But this King of Swords is like, so? What about this Capricorn? Or what about this earth sign? What about the fact that you broke my heart a lot of times? And so now someone's like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You're asking what about that? I don't know about that. The only thing that I can feel is anxiety. Because, well, for some people it's like, well, now I don't have you trapped anymore. Or now I can't keep you in my little box. But there's a clean slate here. So we're going to get some clarifiers to find out who has the clean slate, but it might be both parties. It might be, we don't know. Yeah, because we end up, yikes, Scorpio. Oh no. Okay, so it's a lot of, there's three-party energy here. So, and again, three parties doesn't have to mean three people, but there are two men and one woman. Doesn't have to be gender specific. But what I'm saying is that there's a couple and then there's somebody else. But so this King of Swords feels important, because they're connected to the immaturity and the heartbreak, and they're connected to the clean slate. And over here we have all this juggling and anxiety and like almost letting go of somebody to where it dumps out all the cups and then all the fire and passion is gone, except the cycle still doesn't end. But there's a new, so here we are again with the Ace of Fire in reverse. Like I think somebody does end up single, but I don't think that they want it. And it might have been because somebody else moved on and didn't move on with like the family, which then ends up leaving somebody with all kinds of extra burdens. The cycle didn't end up the way that we thought it was going to end up. For some people in a job, you know, it might have been like, well, I got this extra job and we celebrated about it and it gave me more pentacles, but now it's so heavy that it's not looking like the 10 of Pentacles to me. But then towards the end of the month, I think Scorpio is like, all right, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try a different way to approach the relationship and try a new kind of offer. And I'm going to go from being this page to this knight with this on this steed to offer something more tangible to this person in order to bring it together. And there's the Page of Pentacles again. I mean, he has been everywhere. It's just, I think that the person that the recipient of the offer is like, you're a brat. Like this was like, you know, just a couple of weeks ago that you were being a brat and now I'm supposed to expect that you're this knight now. What I'm saying is I think it gets rejected. I think that you're like, nope, not a chance. And there's no delay in that because they're like, no. They're just like, no. Because they're going to watch their ships come in from somewhere else quickly. And who is they? I mean, it's you, it's them, it's both of you, who knows? So, yeah, somebody takes this was also in the Libra's reading, but somebody takes a quick left turn. Like, I think that Scorpio goes into the mid-month like, you know, I have victory here because I stopped my ways, or the cross-watcher is like that. But then their person is like, yeah, no, bye. And then they take off. And then Scorpio is standing there like, what the hell? That's not how that was supposed to go down. And it might be them going off with friends. This came out in the Libra reading too. It might be that they run off with friends, or they might run off with someone that they are friends with already. Oh my God, this came out in Libra reading too. Everything is changing. Everything is changing. By the end of the month, it's not going to feel the same. Everything is going to be totally different. Totally different. And I think that after a minute, Scorpio is going to be like, I can get down with this. This might actually be a blessing for me because now I get to, as this knight, because I did leave the page stage, now I can kind of go around and see what it's like, you know. I'm just going to live now. Because you're going to embrace the Lady of the Harvest. The Lady of the Harvest, she lets things go. She's the one who kind of gives the urge, go ahead and pick the harvest. Go ahead and plow the fields. Go ahead and turn over the gardens. And let it go for the year. No matter whether you had a bumper crop or if you had, you know, just some scraggly leaves. Cut them down. Turn the garden over. Let it go. And it's time to plant something new. And that speaks powerfully because I feel like there was so much love and effort put into growing this harvest that when she comes around like, okay, time's up, that I think there's a lot of resistance from that. And these cards came out together. So here we have the Alchemist again. I cannot believe this. It was also in the Libra reading. But there has this creature is a little slimy. Okay? This is someone who, it's like whenever they jump around like a frog, like they leave a little bit of their slime behind. And he's extremely hasty and impulsive, and it's not, this is not, so with the Alchemist here, she's like, look, Let's change this impulsive behavior. Let's give you a bath and kind of clean up all your slime. Again, don't take this personally. I'm just going with the flow of what I'm reading. I'm not saying that you're a slimy person. What I'm saying is that there's some kind of energy that is stuck to someone here that they have to shake. There's a behavior that they have to shake and have a complete inner transformation, because something is being ripped away from Scorpio here. Losing someone, basically. And I think it's a shock, because I don't think that we thought that was going to happen. But here it is with the Ten of Swords twice. So the good news is, the silver lining is that by the end of the month, you're going to be a completely different person. Or maybe mid-month February. And everything's going to look different, and everything is going to change, and it's going to kind of be amazing. You know, even with the passage part, the transformation part is really hard, and there's a lot of feelings and whatever. But then the new life is just that. It's completely new. It's unlimited possibilities. So that's the silver lining. All right. That's all I have for you for this month, or for mid-month. Scorpio, smash that subscribe button. And if you want a private reading, you can find me at dharmajane.com. Till next time, have a good one.